Hi, it's Tina from Ideas and Embellishment, and I wanted to do a quick video on my day 2 craft on June. I watched the video this morning, and I really liked it, but I have a different kind of setup. I want to put it in a journal, so I may need to cover the cage. Okay, I'm back. I will let him, I just covered the cage because he does his rendition of Baby Shark for probably about an hour, screaming really loud. He can do that in a minute. So what I did, this is day 2. This was the kit in day 2. It was this tag and this. So this is going to be quick because I cut everything out already, and I really liked what she did, but I wanted to do a little bit different. So this is what she used. I really like that. And what I did is I cut it a little bit, and I scored it on this side. Okay. And then, you know, ink around it. I don't need to do all that right now, but this one's kind of small, but it's okay. And then what she did is she cut around, and I thought that was really cool. But what I want to do, instead of cutting, I'm going to tear. I want to tear it. Kind of like it's, you know, kind of like it's really like old and grungy. And then I'm going to get this tool here. And I want to really do that up like that. And I'm not going to worry about that. And then the same thing for this. Just kind of like this. Like that. And then this one is going to go on the front. And I don't want it to be like super, I'm just probably going to be, I'm going to do this here like this. I'm going to go ahead and just tear it around. Whoops. There. Then I'm going to ink everything around the edges like this. And I backed everything in that same, like I backed these in the same pattern, only faded. And I did the same thing with all of these. Backed them at the same thing. It's going to be quick. And I'm not, you know, you guys, it doesn't have to be super elaborate. I know a lot of people want to do that because we want to, I want you to watch our video. So say it's that, you know, because you should. Anyway, you should be watching all the videos. As you should. I'm not going to add a whole bunch of bits and pieces. I just kind of want it to follow the story. And the story on this day says, in the early spring of 1863, work began on the building what was later to become Crafty Hall. A doctor and his wife later took residence. So they didn't take residence today, but I guess I could find a picture of them. It's kind of wild to go in there but I don't think I need to. Okay. So now this one I'm going to go ahead and glue right there. Take my glue, be quick. course, you can use tape, you can use glue, but I like this idea. I thought this was cool. Don't want to get that in there. And then this one will go on the front. There, that's kind of cool. Then I'm going to take my trimmer, trim off a little bit of this. I was trying to film yesterday and I had to redo it because there was this whole baby shark thing going on. So I have, and I liked the idea of what Tracy did. So, where she put this like this and then folded this in. How did she do that? Let me see. I can't remember now. Oops. Oh, she took, that's what she did. She took one of these and she tore it in half. And then she folded it like this. And then she did, oh, like this, I think. I think she did like that. No, she didn't. I don't know how I can't remember. I think. Oh, it was a, no, it wasn't. This is what she did. She did this, and then she put it together with a cotton piece. That's what she did right there. So I liked that, but at the same time, I kind of want this to be in the middle, or even just not even, just kind of doing like this. So I don't think I need it to go that way, although it would be thicker if I did. But, so, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this like this. And then sew around this. Because I want this to be nice and thick. And I think that would be pretty. And then, yes, so I'm going to sew around this and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I have this like this, and I'm going to have this like this. I'm going to take this and I'm going to sew it. I'm not going to sew it. I'm going to put it right there. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it on the back of this. And this was her idea. What's her name? What? And it is Dee Dee. And this is her, it was her idea. So I'm not trying to take anything away from Dee Dee. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to glue this to this tag. There's so many ways to use this stuff and I really like this flippy thing. I like that idea. And I think I'm going to put this here like that. It's part of the story. Okay. Now then on the front, I have this and I have sewn around it. Lots of creepy threads and stuff. Now, this one, I guess, is not going to be all that creepy. I'm going to take my tape. I'm going to try to do this. if you where you just do this till it gets all yucky. So that it forms like bubbles and nastiness. Like, that's perfect. Like, I don't know. There's even a tear right there. That's cool. So I'm going to put that on top of here. And use that. This. So there, I don't know if you can see that, but it makes it look kind of creepy. And then you can also put a little bit of, you know, if you take, let me tell you something. Sometimes if I take a little bit of my sander and ungloss that, it might take ink better. It can make it look really, really in the grunge. And then this time, I think it goes this way. Like that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a little bit of glue around this edge. And here like this. Whoops. I'm kind of using Tracy's idea. I think I'm going to put a brad. I think I'm going to use a couple of brads. Put them. Nah, wait. I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to glue it down. But what I was thinking is that maybe, you know what I should have done is maybe put that as a pocket in the front. So I think what I'm going to do is glue this down. On 3 sides to this. Yeah, because I want and I have the key that's in there, and this is the one that's not so hard to cut out. And I just cut it out. And we can put that in there, or like this maybe. See, that would have been, I know what I'm going to do. I want to get me a piece of cheesecloth maybe. Ooh, maybe this thing. How can I do it? I don't know how thin I'm going to be able to do this, but ooh, maybe. Free it all, free. And I think what I need is one more thing, and I think I might have it in the box where I was, I think I might need her to go like peeking out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her on a piece of cardstock. I do have cardstock. I'm going to put her here, and let me get some Fabri-Tac. And I'm going to cut her out, but I'm not going to. She's so funny. She's a creeper. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to cut her out with these little teeny scissors. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna do her like that. Not I don't know, what do you guys think? Yeah, I'm gonna put her there. I think I like her there. And then I can put up some kind of I didn't put a tag or anything, but I'm gonna use this, and she's the key holder. The key holder. And I guess I didn't need to back this up. That's gonna go here, and then I'm gonna put a I'm going to try to find something to go in that pocket. I think maybe a letter would be kind of cool. So I'm going to find a letter. Okay, so I printed this out. Looks like I wasted a big old piece of cardstock. It's okay. Definitely will be using cardstock this June. So if it's not the dog, it's the bird. The bird. Sorry about the dog. Somebody had the nerve to walk down the street. I don't think people can be cannot be animal lovers and like my channel. It's like it's the way it is, you know. So I printed this on off-white cardstock. because I didn't want to back it because I kind of wanted it to be a journaling card. But I am going to take where this was looked like it was kind of ripped. I'm going to go around the edges. And I'm going to then I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of just kind of crunch up the back. So I am using Scorched Timber, one of my favorites. So I am going to fold this sucker in half. I think I might cut off that bottom because I want it to fit. There, exactly what it needed. So there you go. This is my day 2. And I really appreciate the Dee Dee's idea about this. I love this, so I had to do one. I just wanted to put my little spin on it a little bit. And I think what I need to do with these is make these corners a little like that. So, and it'll go in there. Yeah, it wouldn't have gone in there near as nice if I hadn't had used cardstock. So anyway, let me know what you think. Here it is. Kind of creepy. See that tape? And then here. Very good. And it will go right here. Right there. Okay, so thanks for watching, and until next time, this was a quick one. I'll see you later. Bye.